The much-awaited auction will take place at Hamilton House, J. and Hiradia Marg, Ballard Estate. These high-value paintings were secured by the National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation of India, that is NAFED, pursuant to a nod from the Bombay High Court. In 2006, the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) had initiated a probe into the Swaroop Group and its chairman Swaroop Srivastava for alleged misappropriation of rupees 150 crores of the rupees 236 crores lent by NAFED. Srivastava had created a huge sensation in the art world in 2007 by commissioning Husain to paint 100 paintings, with each painting costing rupees 1 crore, which was a princely sum at that time. A tribunal in December 2008, that is a year later, permitted NAFED to secure assets of rupees 100 crores, including the Husain paintings, as a part of the proceeds of an alleged loan default case. The matter reached the court of Justice Chagla, who in February permitted the auction of these paintings, of these brilliant 25 rare paintings, and accordingly the auction notice was issued by the Sheriff of Mumbai for the auction of 25 paintings through the famed Pundole Art Gallery. The auction is titled M.F. Husain, an artist's vision of the XX century. It includes 25 canvases painted as part of the Husain's OPCE, that is Our Planet Called Earth series. These paintings were secured by the NAFED, as we have mentioned, in connection with the 236 crore loan dispute case of Srivastava's Swaroop Group of Industries. Art specialist Dadiba Pundole in May 2024 submitted the valuation report of the paintings to the High Court, valuing it at Rs 25 crores. The Sheriff of Mumbai had been asked to complete the auction and file a report to the High Court by July 3 and obtain final approval. You have spoken about it a number of times. However, it'll be nice if you could again tell us about the memories that you shared with Husain Sab. That will be
about these works.
About his works, yes.
So this came around towards the end of 2003, where when he was born in 1913, he realized that he had lived through almost the entire 20th century.
Right.
And he wanted to document key events of that 20th century in painting.
Right.
At that time, of course, we had no idea how big this extended, but he used the gallery basically as a studio where we put up these two large full canvases on two walls, and he started working. And then this project took longer and longer, and then it moved on to Dubai, took up a space there and worked there. And then he came up with this thing that he was going to make 100 images.
Right.
Sadly, it stopped at these 25. It didn't go further.
Right, right. And how did this curation come about? Like this auction that it's going to happen, because obviously it must have been long due. And tell me what.
So this has come to us from the Bombay High Court.
Right. Yes.
So these works were attached.
Yes.
And NAFED was the beneficiary. And the court instructed us to auction them, which is what we're doing on their behalf.
Right. Could you take us through one or two paintings of Husain Sab, which are very dear to you? I mean, I'm sure all 25 are.
None like dear, but let's take this now, the closest one here.
Yes.
So this was coming to the end of the Second World War.
Right.
You've got Winston Churchill, Roosevelt and Stalin,
right,
where they kind of knew that they were already winning the war,
right,
and they'd all had this historic meeting to already divide the spoils,
right,
which is why he shows us, the humans, I mean the citizens, are little pawns on a chessboard and them playing around with us.
Yeah, right. So basically, I mean, I'll be right in saying that how he captured the essence of everyday life and plus the social messages that were driving the society in the 20th century.
Correct, the
And
moments,
he
key moments,
yes,
and it's now how he interprets them.
yes, yes, yes.
That's what's
Absolutely.
fascinating about it. I mean, you've got Charlie Chaplin with, you know, maybe the rocket going to the moon,
Yeah.
you know, the Apollo.
Yeah,
So he's captured it all in his own way. So it's like two events combining into one.
right.
So
Absolutely.
you've got to, and a painting can be read in many ways.
Ways.
It's free to the viewer to sort of interpret it the way they like.
Right. So what is the next thing coming up at the gallery, please?
Oh no, it'll be another auction a little later,
Okay.
but nothing firm yet.